Hello, everybody. I am so sorry that I'm late. I need to get back into the routine of doing my lives. I'm just looking at the camera angle, and it's not ideal. There we go. I think that's a bit better. As you can see, I'm on the side of my kitchen that has the windows because the side where I've been doing my lives and I'm going to show you. I'll just go around and move the camera so you can see what is there at the moment. So if I show you around here, you can see this is all the stuff that came out of my freezer. It's now been washed and dried up, and all the lids and everything prepared, and it is ready for me to decide what to do next. So, as you can see, I have a lot of containers that came out of my freezer. We've had to empty all the food out of those, unfortunately, and start again. But it's given me a really good opportunity to think about what do I want to do with my freezer, because I have a freezer downstairs, but since I've started to use the freezer upstairs a lot more, I'm like, why do I need another big freezer downstairs? And so I'm rapidly coming to the conclusion that I'm not going to fill the one downstairs again. I'm going to carefully fill the one upstairs so that I use the containers in an appropriate way. I have my meat, my veggies, my fruit. There's not a lot else I need to go in the freezer. So that is the conclusion I'm coming to. So, of course, I have all of these loads and loads and loads, and these are just the 1 liter vent and serves. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 10 of the smaller vent and serves. Sure, I'm going to keep some of them because they're good for sauces, and I'm going to keep all my little ones because I use those. But otherwise, I think that vent and serves and me are probably, I'm just going to have a few in my cupboard to do the occasional cooking with, like quickly cooking up some potatoes or something. But otherwise, it's all change in the Miller household. And sometimes when something happens to you, like you have a power out for 5 days, you have to make decisions. You have to look at those moments as opportunities to make decisions about things that are coming up. So that's how I'm looking at it. Okay, now girls, I need to set up the jam jar because I closed the last jam jar. So I'm going to put the jam jar on. So you all need to comment now. And what am I going to ask you to comment? It's 16 degrees in Montreal. What is it where you live? What is the temperature where you live today? It's very gray here. The sun is not shining, but it is definitely 16 degrees. So walking out, it really felt quite warm. So 14 in Kingston. Okay, I've been selling Tupperware now this is my 16th year at Tupperware. And I do it because I want to help people to save time, save money, eat more healthily, and be a solution to pollution. So one of the ways I can do that is by cooking. And 11 and sunny in even across there in Winnipeg. Excellent. 15 in Ottawa. Good to see you, Karen. I hope you're feeling a bit better. So we're going to make butter chicken today. So to make butter chicken, I need my stack cooker. So we're going to get the stack cooker out. What I don't need is the colander, so put that back. Now the stack cooker, this item here, this is the item that taught me to cook. Before I joined Tupperware, I used to say to Alan, if you get a meal at night, you need to view it as a bonus. because I really didn't enjoy cooking. I didn't want to do it. I just wanted to get like stuff that was pre-prepared, put it in the oven and serve it. But now I can't imagine doing that. One, I can't imagine the amount of pollution that you create every time you do that. Two, when you look at the list of ingredients on things that you buy from the store that are pre-made, I mean, some of them you don't even know what they are. So now I like to make my own stuff. Now today Alan went shopping. What's price? 22 in Belle River. Whoa, I'm really jealous of that. Hello, Ingrid. Good to see you. So let me get a chopping board because I do have to cut up my chicken. I have to find an onion. I did get out my supersonic. So I just need to get an onion, a chopping board. I'll be back just a sec. Okay, here we go. I have an onion, and look at this monster piece of ginger that Alan bought me. So I'm going to use some of that today, and then I will peel up the rest and put it in the freezer. So it's going to be 19. Oh my goodness, Michelle, that's why it's called Belle River. Because Belle there must be, you must have a lovely, I have no concept of what Belle River is like. Is it hilly? Is it by the river? Is it a big lake? Tell us a bit about Belle River. What's the biggest town that it's near? I haven't been to much of Ontario, so I probably am not going to be able to picture it. I can't even remember. Is it down south or north of Ontario? Tell us a little bit about it. Okay, so that's the onion in. And let's cut off a piece of ginger. So I'm going to cut the knob off the end here. Okay. Actually, I should be using the peeler, shouldn't I? Because I worked out that the peeler is better for this. Old habits. So in Belle River, did you have any power outs? Your power went off here. Oh no. Is it like widespread? I mean, it's pretty windy tonight, so I'm thinking that it's possible. I don't think it doesn't usually go off here because of the wind, but there are still some places with loose trees. Okay, this is good. So I am just really glad to have my power back on. About 7K people affected. Okay, so they may get it fixed. For 7K people, they're probably saying, oh, we better get that fixed, right? It's surrounded by water, lots of boaters, canals run through the town, populate 3,700. Windsor is 15 minutes away. Okay, so you have a town not too far away. I confess I have never been to Windsor either, but these are all places that I would like to go. I'm just going to get the top for this. There's the top and get the white bit. Okay, I would love to know from everybody, What is your go-to easy recipe that everybody in the family loves that doesn't take you forever? Because I mean, I have some things that the family really love, but it takes me a while to prepare it. My daughter Susie, she loves something that I used to make when she was here, called October casserole, but it's quite a long process to make October casserole. This one that I'm making, go-to recipe is always pasta. Yeah, this, I tend to be something in rice would be my go-tos. This one, the butter chicken, is one that if I make it, Alan's always really happy that I've made it. Okay, let's chop this up then. So this is onion and ginger. Okay, so look at that. We've got some nice small pieces there of ginger. So I could have done the ginger in the small chopper, but I don't need to because both Al and I like the taste of it. So I don't see the necessity today to make something else dirty. So I'm going to put the onion and the ginger in here. There we go. And put that to the side for a minute. Oh, it's pricking my eyes. And I'll just get a little bit of olive oil. So a little bit of olive oil and some black pepper. And I'm going to put a little tiny bit of curry powder in, about half a teaspoon, and some salt. Curry powder. Oh, I need to get some more, ladies. Otherwise, I'm going to be stuck when I want to make curry again. Need to add that to my list. So half a teaspoon. So it is very strange walking around our neighborhood at the moment. Hello, Sandy. I don't know, those girls, those of you that, so this is half a teaspoon of curry powder. Those girls of you that have just lost your snow. I mean, we probably at the beginning of the Easter weekend, there was still quite a lot of snow on the ground. Now I can look out of my window. In my backyard, there's still a bit of snow, but mostly it's gone. And one of the things I notice when I'm walking around the neighborhood is everywhere seems so much wider now. I don't know why I haven't really noticed that before. But it seems so much wider now that the snow has gone. Okay, I'm going to put this on for 3 minutes at 80% power. Okay, 3 minutes, 80% power. You can see my poor fridge is not really set up yet. Alan bought some chicken today, so I'm going to cut this up. What else? I only got some. This looks like a great big chicken breast. So I'm going to cut this up. So, yes, I'm good, Sylvain. How are you? Hey, Sylvain, tell us about your interview today. Because I hear that you were on the French TV. I did listen to your live at lunchtime replay, but I was waiting for you to tell us what you had told them on the interview. But whether I missed that, I'm not sure. But I think you told them is that Tupperware is alive and well in Quebec, and that is definitely true. So was it fun going on TV, Sylvain? Tell us, tell us. Okay, so I'm just going to chop up this chicken, and then I will put it in with the onion and the ginger. Then we have to make the sauce. Then we should be ready to go. Yet I was telling everybody, Sylvain, that butter chicken is probably one of our go-to family favorites. So out of everybody who's watching, tell me, did any of you lose power in the last week? I know, Ingrid, you did, didn't you? Ingrid, you lost power for a little while, but it was a great interview. I told them that our business is going awesome, and I was surprised to hear the news today. I'm glad that you told them that, because I've had a couple of people say, even in my team group, oh, what's happening? And as I say to everybody, I can only comment on what's happening to me, and it all seems to be going well. You kept your power, Sandy? It just flickered, Sherry Lynn? Wow, you guys are lucky. Sylvain, I think Lachine did not use its power either. I know there are some people in Beaconsfield that still don't have power, which is really tough, because that's 6 days now without power. But no power gives you a lot of time to reflect on other things. I actually pretty much read a whole book, which is called The Compound Effect. It just made me feel guilty about all the things that I'm not doing. He was surprised, and he finished the interview telling that people that Tupperware should copy. Yeah, absolutely. I'm really happy that he did that. And this was a result, Sylvain, wasn't it, of you writing to them in November when they first started saying, oh, Tupperware's going to close down. Well, not the first time. I mean, this is just one time of many, guys. But Sylvain had written an article in, I'm not sure which newspaper, Montreal, I'm not sure. But anyway, it basically contradicted what people were saying. So we're grateful to have you as a spokesman. Hello, Leslie. Oh, your power just came back on. Karen, that doesn't even count as a power out. It was so quick. You lost power from Wednesday till Saturday, Sylvain. Okay, so that wasn't too bad. That's the same as my daughter, Susie. She was Wednesday till Saturday. The nice thing about that was she was able to feed us on Saturday. So the roles were reversed, mother-daughter. Okay, so if you were cooking with chicken, do you prefer to use chicken breast or chicken thighs? I'm more of a chicken breast person, but I know I have friends that prefer to use chicken thighs. There's still a lot of people in Vaudreuil without. Yes, well, a lot of people in the West Island lost their power on Sunday, and so now you love the breast. Yes, me too. Chicken breast, Wendy. Chicken breast. Yes. Okay, we have chicken breast favorites here. Oh, look at that. That looks like it's nicely translucent now. It's got a hint of curry on it as well. I'm going to put the chicken breast pieces, and then after the Live at 5, I'll be preparing the food that Alan bought today and putting that into my freezer. But Sylvain, I made a big decision today. I am not going to restock my big freezer. I'm going to sell it. I'm going to have a second-hand sale for a lot of vent and serves, because it's just food that we never got round to eating, because I cook every single day now. So I am going to make do with my little freezer upstairs, because yesterday I had to throw away so much food from my freezer. It was not funny. Okay, so now my chicken is nicely coated with the onion and the garlic. Not the garlic. I don't have garlic. Onion and ginger. And I also have a little bit of curry powder in there, salt and pepper. Now I'm going to make up the sauce to go in. I'm just going to get the paddle. So put the paddle in. I've got my can of coconut milk. And even though it has a tab on the top, I'm never going to use the tab. Yes, yes, so much food, Sylvain, it was awful. So I don't want to have to do that again. Not that it's ever likely to happen again. But two, as I was throwing it all away, I thought to myself, I would never have used all this food anyway. It was a complete waste. So now I'm just going to focus on my day-to-day cooking. I'm going to make sauces and put those in Vent and Serves in my upstairs freezer. And not worry about having another freezer downstairs. So, because I do not want to have to go through that again. Okay, so opened up my can. Now, why would I use this when there's a tab on the top? Okay, if you know why, write in the comments. Why would I bother to use a Tupperware can opener when this can has a tab that I could have pulled off? Why would I do that? Anybody answer me in the comments. I would love to see what you say. Okay, I'm just going to stab this. Oh, actually, it's quite soft. That's unusual. Usually, okay, I'm going to have to persuade it to come out, I think. There we go. As usual, I managed to get some on the counter. Okay, get cloth. Oh, here it is. Just trying to find my cloth. Clean up the mess. Okay, and I know one of the things I want to learn how to do is to make a proper butter chicken sauce from scratch. I'm not there yet. So the sauce that I use is this one, Thai red curry paste. And usually from this, I will put in 2 tablespoons. 2 tablespoons. Generous tablespoons. All the contents won't empty. That might be a reason. The tab, yes, Sherry Lynn, the tab lid is sharp and Tupperware breaks the seal. Yes, because when you use those tabs, guys, it's almost guaranteed that somebody's going to cut themselves. If it's not you when you're using it, maybe it's when it goes into the recycling. Or maybe it's just some poor animal who decides to go into your recycling. So no sharp edges. That's exactly right, Wendy. You're not going to cut yourself, and you're not going to be responsible for anybody else cutting themselves either. So I always use the Tupperware. Okay, so let's mix this up. And we should have a really nice sauce. There we go. You can see it's nice and orange. That's about my discernation of whether it's going to be good or not. If it's too orange, it's going to be too spicy. If it's not orange enough, it's not going to have enough flavor. And now all I'm going to do is pour this on the top of here. And when it's cooked, well, just before it's cooked, I will stop the microwave and add into the top some other vegetables. And, you know, today I'm going to add in some, I've got some frozen peas, some edamame beans, and I think I still have a little bit of red pepper. I'll pop that in and then just finish it off with the vegetables in the mix. So the last thing we have to do, guys, is to put in a cup of basmati rice. This is 3/4 of a cup. So I'm actually going to put this in and about another half. So a bit over 1 cup of rice. And I'm going to put into here about 2 cups of water because today I want to cook it. I want to make sure that the chicken is nice and tender, still juicy. So I'm going to cook it for about probably 25 minutes in the stack position. So that's why I'm adding a little bit more water than I would if I was going to cook it for 20 minutes, because I want to make sure that the rice is still yummy and moist when it's finished. So I'm going to put a little bit of salt in there to flavor do the water. Put this in stack position, put this lid on. Now, if I wanted to, I could open, I would have to wash this, of course, but I could open the lid like this and cook something on the top, maybe a crumble or something, and there'd be no transfer of smells. But today I'm just going to do 2 levels. And as I think I'm actually going to cook this for 23 minutes on high. So a little bit longer than the usual 20 minutes I do. Because I really want to make sure that the chicken is nice and soft, and I don't know, the longer, you have to be careful to cook it long enough so it's really tender, but not too long so that you have a danger of drying it out, but you wouldn't dry it out in the sauce anyway. So I'm going to cook it on high for 23 minutes. I'll check it at 23. Then I'm going to put in the vegetables, put it on for another 2 to 3 minutes, and then it will be ready to eat. My jar is pretty full today. Yes, isn't it exciting? I really like this jar idea where you can pick a winner. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to pick a winner. I'm just going to put this into the microwave right now. So that's going, that's for 23 minutes. So what does the jar help you do? Well, what it does is help me to know who is here, Sharon, so that if I want to do a draw, I can. So it puts everybody's name in the draw and it picks the winner. So I don't have to pick a winner, and I can decide what the winner is and what the winner can win. And today, the winner can win a 1 liter water bottle, a 1 liter water bottle. So let's see who is going to be the winner. Oh, Sylvain Beausoleil. Yes, I thought for a minute it was going to be Sylvain Lalonde. Sylvain Beausoleil, you have won today. So that means that you will get an extra large water bottle in your stack today as it's my come back to normal live today. So I'm going to give you a large water bottle. You have to claim it though, Sylvain. So just make sure that it's in your list before you come and pick up your stuff. So thank you everybody for being here today. I really appreciate that. I'm hoping by tomorrow I'll have relocated all my freezer containers and I'll feel like I'm getting back to normal even more. So I wish you all a fantastic evening. If you're in Tupperware, don't forget you have the social media class this evening. If you are not in Tupperware and you have thought about joining Tupperware, we have an amazing offer for you at the moment, which is our Tupperware Basic Kit. In our Tupperware Basic Kit, we can get all of this Tupperware for just $59. The little chopper by itself is usually $86. And we all have so much fun at Tupperware. You don't need to listen to what is going on in the press, because in our organization, we are still having a lot of fun and making it work. And we would love to join you to join us. So if that's something, if you're looking for something different, maybe now is a good time to join Tupperware. So that's it from me. Have a great evening, everybody, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye for now.